Hello and welcome to this video about the content reward system of WOP that will help them to attract a lot of relatively cheap customers, and it works quite simply. They reward people that post content based on the amount of views they get. For example, if people get 1,000 views, they get $1 or $2, and it scales up from there. For example, if they have 10,000 views, they get $10 to $20. So people are really motivated or incentivized to get as many views as possible. And this is done by offering these clippers pre-made content, and they just can stitch multiple clips together and post it and see what works. And this is great for companies because they don't have to pay for failed content. They only pay for content that actually performs. And over time, this allows them to get content market fit, because a lot of people are trying stuff and you can see what works and then use that in your future marketing as well. So it's really a performance-based marketing, and the WOP system allows their creators to use the system to push their groups to more customers. WOP is a system where people can build a group, for example, around a certain topic. For example, people that want to learn more about going to the fitness. And to grow that group, you have to reach new people. And to do that, you can use the content of the owner of the group. And people repurpose this in multiple ways to reach a broader audience. And then more people join the group that way. So it's a type of affiliate system where people are not paid by how many people they sign up, but actually by how many views they provide to your content. One of the challenges with this might be that the viewers might not be actual customers, or they might not be hot leads. So in some instances, you're just paying for views that are not really in your target audience. So that's a drawback of this approach. Whereas obviously, if you get a lot of views on TikTok, you might also discover new types of potential customers. So it's definitely not perfect, as in not paying per conversion, but per 1,000 views. But I think it has a lot of potential because you just push people to experiment with your pre-existing content, and then you can see what works and what doesn't without having to pay for useless content that doesn't perform at all. So I think it's great for companies that are still trying to find the best content format. And once you have that, you can obviously start focusing more on ad spend and advertising budgets. But before you do that, it can be really challenging to find out what actually resonates with your customers. And I think that's a great way of this WOP system, that at the first stage of content market fit, you just need to experiment a lot and create a lot of clips. But this can be time intensive and take quite some money. Whereas here you're just paying for views and people that actually deliver. And once you see a few content times that perform well, you can actually repurpose them and maybe work with the creator to add more similar types of content, and then run ads on that to get more customers anyway. So I think it's a genius way of WOP to really kickstart the content creation process and just run a lot of experiments to see what resonates with the audience. So that was just a quick look at the content reward system of WOP. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more and have a great day ahead. Thank you.